Well, that's my duty, that I see. When I step up in the place, say, yo, I step correct. I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you your neck. I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. The air and never disrespect. I got you all in check.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Sideline, their head coach, Raheem Morris. His team put their opening weekend loss behind them and have rattled off 4 consecutive victories. Across from him, you've got the head coach of the 49ers. His guys stuck in a bit of a losing streak, hoping the return home can be what they need. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. The Falcons set to take over here on offense, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed like they were just up and down the field with very little resistance, and he doesn't necessarily have to repeat that type of production this week, but it certainly wouldn't hurt their chances of winning if he's somehow able to do so. You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward? A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, Atlanta.
First down, Falcons.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. On the give, it's Robinson. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
A gain of 6 on the play. And this is third down.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. On play action now, Herbert, his fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. An unbalanced look to the left here on first down. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he'll take this one in. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Joshua Carty comes out now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons will take a 7-0 lead.
49ers nothing.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Xavier Leggett. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
I love watching a player of any position come back after a bad game. I think it really just speaks to their mental toughness and their ability to grind, because the reality is, if you can only play well when things are going your way, you're not going to play very long in the NFL. So I am very interested to see, Mike, what sort of approach does this guy come into today's game with, saying, last week is over, I'm going to remain aggressive, I'm going to put my team on my back and go out there and do whatever I have to do to get a win.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Play action now. Jackson. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. And a fair catch is taken. It is just inside the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, it's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. That's complete on the tight end screen. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And a big strike for good yardage there, all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. Edger and Cooper, they're on the tackle.
At the 49ers' 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. Another run here for Robinson. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Michigan man Kenneth Grant, drafted 13th overall, there for the stop.
And this is 3rd down.
This is 3rd and 6. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons. 36 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. Marked down at the 6.
The 6-yard line.
Second and goal. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That is caught, and he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. From back at the 5, here now 3rd and goal. To throw is Herbert. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Christian Kirk. Touchdown Atlanta.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons move out on top, 14-0. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense ready to take over for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
A 2-yard loss.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That's hard. That long one's going to bring them first and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
That's good. 4.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they go to work on first and goal. Here's a run. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy.
In trouble, and down he goes. Lavonte David getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. 3rd and goal for Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
That's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Aubrey's pick is good. And the Niners get their first points of the game. They trail 14-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Falcons offense and Christian Kirk getting set for their next possession. And before this drive starts, we're going to take a look at the race as it stands to see who might take home the NFL's Offensive Player of the Year award. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down, Falcons.
Now, Herbert. A throw caught by Judy on the outside. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 10.
First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. On the ground, it's Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And this is 3rd down.
Throwing, Herbert. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. The Falcons send their punting unit out. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. 49ers offense. And Lamar Jackson getting set to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Henry. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 1. On the give, here's Henry. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's the give to Henry running right. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd down, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Jackson. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 5.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. A gain there of 11. First down, 49ers. Here's Jackson. That's over the middle and taken by Loveland. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. They'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal. Now here's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Again, it'll be Henry. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Now, Jackson. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Archdarius Washington.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. John Campbell in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. This one is caught by Kirk. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9 and 3rd down. Coming up.
It's a gain of 9 yards. And this is...
One final throw before the break. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our look around the NFL starts now. It begins in Arlington. The Cowboys at home to take on the Commanders in the NFC East. And it's the Pro Bowl wide receiver from a year ago, Nico Collins. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals. They're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And this is George Pickens. He'll take it all the way to the end zone. What a play for the score. The Packers improved to 4-2 on the year with another win. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Brian Robinson. 54 yards to the house. The Chargers improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. There's a look at the rest of the scores from Week 7. Baltimore and Buffalo not pictured. They are on the bye. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. We get on the return, and he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The 49ers offense and Brian Thomas set to take over yet again. And he was unguardable in the first half. You see the numbers as they try to add to those here in the third quarter. On play action, here's Jackson. Open receiver, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
17 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll manage to break a tackle, get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
At the 46-yard line. Brings up second down.
Jackson looking to throw. That's caught right side. It's Hopkins. 11 yards on the pass there. It's good for a Niners first down. On the handoff, it's Henry. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
Second down.
Play action now. Jackson. Backs to the tight end, Loveland. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. He'll be forced outright. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now,
and the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hey, Alpha, come on! Come on!
A give right up the middle to Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 6. Now it's Jackson. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
26-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing now is Herbert. Short throw taken in by Disley. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. And here's Bijan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Atlanta. Now Herbert. That's complete on the tight end screen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st down, Atlanta.
On the option, here's Robinson. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
At the 15-yard line.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He gets it to the rangy tight end, Waller. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll take it on in. Brandon Cooks, touchdown Falcons. That his 1st touchdown this year. Herbert will lead the offense up. They'll go for 2. They'll run with Robinson. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
49ers by.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
The Niners offense ready to take over possession of the football. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. His pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the 49er 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. That's taken in by Thomas. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good. 4.
Here's the fullback, Ricard. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, here's Henry. And And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. First and 10 at the 18.
Jackson now to throw on first down. Now a screen set up for Henry. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
A gain of 7.
Here's second and 2.
Second down at the 10-yard line.
Here's Henry. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up.
And the 49er first down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jackson now. Forced out wide. That is caught side of the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, San Francisco. 49ers. Some play by the quarterback. He got flushed by the rush, but Greg made the right choice and ends up with a touchdown pass.
The question always is for these quarterbacks, Mike, in this situation, how long does he remain a passer, or then does he just tuck it down and become a runner? I think he does this perfectly, extends the play as long as possible, gives time for his receiver to uncover, and results in a touchdown.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. And the 49ers are able to cut the deficit to 10. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Jimmy DK now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And before this drive starts, let's take a look at the current race to see who's going to take home the award of NFL Most Valuable Player. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop. They'll bring Waller in motion here. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Open man, that's the veteran, Cooks. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now it's Herbert. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
First and 10. They'll bring Waller in motion here. On the give, it's Robinson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. John Campbell, first-round pick out of Bama. There for the stop.
Brings up second down.
To throw is Herbert. This one caught by Waller. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And the Falcon first down.
Kirk is the motion man. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin the fourth by giving it to Robinson. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
At the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 20. First down, Falcons.
Pistol here for Herbert. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here comes second and 4.
At the 11-yard line.
On the handoff is Robinson. And not much there. Good defense. held to no gain. Important one here. Want to keep this drive moving. Got to pick up 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he's in! Darren Waller. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Look, Mike, I don't want to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
49ers 12. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Leggett on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense ready to take possession of the ball once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Real quick.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll run. It's Henry. And there's defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Now Jackson moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they turn it over on downs.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That's a move that deserved more than he got in terms of yards. Just a gain of 2. From the 24 now, here is 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Another run here for Robinson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He finds Judy on that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Now Herbert. He'll let one go deep for Kirk. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. first down. It's Robinson. And he will have the first down. That is not officially going to end the game, but they're going to be able to take the clock way down after that play. They'll run with Robinson. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and goal at the 9-yard line.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous, but he's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's third down. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. And they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Herbert now on third and goal. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it.
Joshua Party on for the field goal.
Party's kick is good. And the Falcons will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Niners offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. On the run to the right. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Colston Loveland was the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down. On play action, here's Jackson. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And make that a 5th straight victory as they're looking tougher and tougher to